So The Compulsive Gambler has finally been subtitled. This is one of those amazing shows that got swooped up by Netflix, so we have to rely on fan subbers, and I have to thank the individuals who brought us this episode, because honestly, this could very well be my anime of the season for new content that's airing. This was awesome. I mean, it started off a little weird. I was a little worried that it was going to be a little too fan servicey, especially with the male becoming literally the footrest for one of the females, and I think that is definitely going to be a big part of it. Certain characters literally basically gambling away their lives and taking people's lives and making them into worthless objects. But the episode quickly turns around and gives these characters a real sense of personality, disgusting personality, but holy fuck was this an awesome first episode. Compulsive Gambler is a really interesting premise. We have a bunch of rich kids at a rich academy, but after school hours, they all gamble. They have all this money from their rich mothers and fathers, but they gamble their lives away, and some get into so much debt that they have to essentially be other people's slaves. In comes a new transfer student. And this is why I wanted to watch the series, because based on the synopsis, she seemed like the manipulative. She is just intelligent, she knows how to read a situation, she knows how to read facial expressions, she knows how to see when people are bullshitting, and she loves the thrill of the game. And that game is gambling. And this episode is just a simple rock, paper, scissors game, but not in the traditional sense. How it works is these 30 people, they all draw either a rock, a paper, or a scissors on a card, and the two people, they draw 3 cards each, and they have to decide which one to play. But of course, the girl that she's going up against is just, I mean, the best way to put it is she's a goddamn whore, who just loves to just use 20 people who's pretty much under her control to make sure that they all basically play the same cards every single time, and she more or less is taking this new girl for her money. But the thing is she sees at the very beginning what she's doing, and I love how it's not this like bullshit ass pull, oh, I just was able to read your eye twitch or something like that. No, it gets so brilliantly explained on how she overcomes this and bets 10 million yen and takes her. And the way she takes her at the very end is all based on luck, but that's what she loves, the thrill of the game. She wants to bet an excruciating amount of money, all for the thrill of winning based on luck. It's so interesting because at the core, the man who is the footrest for this girl, I think her name was Mary, essentially he has to be the one to show her because he's standing behind her, and essentially he'll say scissors, rock, paper, whatever, and ultimately she uses a mirror to pretty much see what he's doing, because at the core she's trying to read because she knows at the very beginning exactly what's happening, but she thinks, you know, she's giving a signal, she's doing a sound echo. Okay, well, there has to be someone around her, but she's seeing no clues, and then eventually she realizes it's the guy behind her. And I love how she overcomes it because it's all properly explained. Okay, this makes sense, but how did you know to play scissors? I think it was scissors. Well, every girl has to have their mirror, right? It's awesome! I just absolutely love, like, just how they do all this. It has such a logical explanation on how she overcame this obstacle. But the final draw was solely based on luck because she got lucky enough to pull the right card. That's just awesome. And the fact that she has this sick persona, you can tell she's a little manipulative, she's probably a masochist herself, but at the core, she gives this guy who's just so debt-ridden because of these basically classmates of his, that she pays off his debt, but it's like, is that debt gonna come with a price? Because, I mean, this is gonna be interesting. This series, I mean, it had some like Saga of Tanya the Evil, Higurashi facial reactions. It was like a comedy horror anime. I loved it. I just think the visuals were on point with that opening. That's going to be a hard opening to top. I'm going to be 100% honest. It honestly gave me some like Death Parade kind of vibes, to be 100% honest. This was just fun. This is going to be a great 12 weeks. I mean, it's not a 2-core, it's a 12 episode series, but I am going to have a blast with this. Watching characters try to out-manipulate one another. We're going to have some cheaters, we're going to have some straight edges who are playing the games by the rules, but also relying on luck, betting an excruciating amount of money, all for the thrill of winning. This was going to be fun, and I'm going to be interested to see how this girl is going to try to take revenge on the new transfer student. This was a fun first episode. This was worth the wait, and I already want the other 11 episodes. Honestly, I'd love to just binge this, but I'm dying to watch more episodes. I think the voice acting and facial reactions were on point and really bring the sickness and twistedness of this series to life. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Did you love the episode? Did you hate it? Did you have anything you just really didn't like? I think some people are going to be a little iffy on some of the more fan servicey side of things. But luckily, it doesn't seem like that's all they're relying on. They do have some soul here, so I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And before you leave, smack that like button to show your support. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.